Yeah, so the price of beef is skyrocketing. There was a time, I mean, up until now, we've had this property for what, 10 years now, 10, 12 years. I mean, we've been involved with cattle for basically our whole lives, but nothing like it is now. So here at this ranch, um, the idea now that the beef is getting pretty expensive and they're paying good money for cattle is to just plant a lot of pasture. We have like 300 hectares very close to the house. And that's quite a project. We're not going to do that all this year. Everything just is mucho dinero, and we have to go, you know, as fast as reasonably possible. So maybe this year would be like 30 hectares. But, the pastures, if they're properly planned, kind of like in a radial situation where everything is centralized with one fountain of water and you have like a pizza. It's like a pizza with different slices and they all connect. And so you can rotate them and they're all in line of sight. It's like a compass, you draw a compass, a circle on a piece of paper. So this would be like the center, the house here, the kiosk and the main installations where everything is. And you have like a half pizza. That's it, like a half pizza. So from left to right, all around could be like, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5. Try to calculate maybe 5 miles around, like just going around circumference. I don't know. It's probably not that much. Anyway, so yeah, just trying to rationalize the pastures and and just increase the herd. Increase the herd. That's what we want to do. As long as they have proper food and water, they don't have to walk too much. They should be, giving birth like every 18 months. That's a good rhythm or speed here. Just in like savannah with no proper uh, proper pastures, it takes a cow. First of all, it takes her like 4 years to mature. Whereas where they have proper food, it's just like in 24 months they're breeding. Right here, breeding age is like 3 to 4 years. So that's a check against it. And then the low calorie because there's not enough good grass in the high savannas. That's another check against it. So they're breeding like every 2 years once they get into their fertile age. So it's not very prolific. The secret to cattle anywhere is the nutrition, just like a person. So the more calories, it's calories in, calories out. In the open savannas, they have to walk for miles. They do. Like they eat for hours and then they go and walk to find the water. They have their streams and then they drink and then they got to in the sun and everything. It's pretty harsh out here. So we're trying to attenuate, mitigate some of the harshness by just making these pastures and fertilizing them properly and everything. I think this is like new information or something. It's obviously this is we're out in a very secluded part of the planet. I wouldn't even say of the country. This is one of the more faraway places you can find on planet Earth. East of the Andes, 500 kilometers, straight down towards the Amazon basin. There's still no paved roads out here, man. This is the 21st century. There's no pavement. We've been waiting for this dirt road for like 30 years, man. I've been here since 92. I was one of the first, like, colonizers, explorers here. Just, that's a long story. I'll make a video about that later. But, I was just a city kid. I had my life in Bogota, and a friend of mine got me excited about scoring some land way out where, and he brought me here like 30 years ago, 1992, and fell in love with this area. And cost me what was the price back then? $30 a hectare, something like that. It was really what? No, it's $3 a hectare. Purchased 1,400 hectares. Like that's like 3,000 acres, man. That was the first property, right? Bartered it for a beat up car that my dad had and like some pesos, and that was it. And then I got myself a property out of pocket, some of my money when I had my business, added another 600 hectares to that, and then another 2,500. And so we're like accumulating a nice piece of land out here. It's really cheap because it was really far away and kind of dangerous. This is cocaine land. This was the coca capital of the world. The Guaviare Vichada nexus. This was it, and like there was two guerrilla fronts here, like La Frente 16 y La Frente 40. I think there was like two, and then the paramilitaries came in. We didn't come here for like 5 years. It was dangerous. So they were killing each other, and they were killing everybody around here. They were killing all the ranchers. Everybody just had to leave because they took over, and then they killed themselves. After they killed everybody, they killed themselves, and the whole thing disappeared. And now it's back to square one. It's kind of like a plague of locusts, man. Locusts every 100 years or something. And like right now, you'd be hard pressed to find a grasshopper or what you call locust. But there was a plague of locusts here like 25 years ago, and they had clouds of this shit, and they would eat everything, and they disappear one day. It's the same thing with the violent people. They kind of like, I don't know what it is. It's part of like nature. I hope it's not, but or human nature. I hope one day it's purged. Anyways, it's very peaceful out here. We don't have any of those problems, and there is zero coca in Vichada. It's gone to other regions. This is the only periphery in Colombia. This is a God thing. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my good Lord. Thank you for giving us this beautiful land. I mean, it's just so awesome here, and it's peaceful. Because what's a land if you don't have peace? You could ask many people about that, nations. And so it's very peaceful right now, Vichada, because there is no cocaine. Because where there is cocaine, there is no peace. Because there is no peace for the wicked. If you be snorting blow, like you're not a peaceful person. You will not find peace. If you traffic cocaine, if you sell or buy cocaine, if you cultivate it, transport it, you will never have peace in this life. Because that cocaine is cursed. At least in this life, the way they make it and the way they use it, it's cursed. I have experimented the blessed cocaine, but that does not exist anymore. Does not exist. It was completely corrupted by the love of money. You won't find the quintessence of love of money is distilled and purified in the cocaine trafficking cartel world. That is the greed. That is the little capsule of greed. Got the red pill, got the blue pill, and you got the fucking black pill. You take that, you become a greedy motherfucker. You just want, if you have $1 billion, it's just not enough. You need 10. And if you got 10 billion, you need 100. It's a never-ending thing. So, no cocaine. No more rants. It's all peaceful here, thank God. In our beautiful little kiosk. Oh, it's so nice, so nice. Got my little cooler there. Got some water over there. We don't drink alcohol either. Muslims are welcome. They don't drink alcohol. I like people who don't drink alcohol. So I love my Muslim brothers. I love my Buddhist brothers. I love my Hare Krishna brothers. I have a Shiva Yoga, Hatha Yoga friend who's my dearest beloved friend. My friend who adores Shiva. I love him. He's a beautiful man. Just a beautiful person to talk deistic, beautiful things about the mysteries of God. I have my Christian friends. I have my Catholic friends. I got my Jesuit friends. Everybody's friendly with me, and I'm friendly with everybody because I love everybody. It's just everybody's so special, Everybody's got... You have to approach people the way they are. You can't try to change or convert or proselytize anybody. Anybody who changes is because they want to change. And, more power to them. But I don't like people trying to change others, It's not my thing. I like to give information. And if I see somebody doing something wrong, I'll try to tactfully present them with new data, new information, and let them make the choice. Let them see whatever it is that they need to see. Isn't that the right way to go in life? Anyways, I attribute a great deal of my present happiness and my peace is the avoidance of trying to change other people.